Hello, welcome to another video. If you're new, my name's Emma. I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield, and these are my daily-ish vlogs. And it's a lovely day today in Sheffield. And go have a look very quickly at this footage that I captured 5 minutes ago. Not 5 minutes ago, when I was hanging my washing out. It's amazing. So all of you people who stuck with me through my pond digging videos, it's because of us. We've got damsel flies, laying eggs in the pond. Yes. Well, today I have got some Patreon admin to do because it's the start of a new month. So if you don't know, every month over on Patreon, I offer a few rewards. So for a £1 tier, I offer a live drawing session, which I need to work out what we're going to be drawing this month. So I offer a live drawing session. I offer monthly downloads, which include a printable calendar, like computer wallpapers, phone wallpapers, a printable notepad, note sheets and stuff like that. They're already done, but what I also need to do is to film a sketchbook tour. So every month I share my observational sketchbooks, the good, the bad and the ugly, and I pop them up on there, and I haven't done that yet. Seeing as though it's a new month, I should probably get on with that. So first things first, I'm just going to quickly go and get my sketchbooks from last month and give them a film. Okay, so the way that it works, if you don't know, if you never heard me talk about it before, is I film a flick through of all of my sketches from the previous month. So because it's June now, June 24, I'll be filming a flick through of all my May 2024 sketches. So because I use this camera to do that, I'm going to have to turn you off, I'm afraid. But if you would like to see these sketches, all you need to do is sign up on my Patreon on any tier, and my tier starts at £1, and I've kept the price low on purpose because I don't think things like the drawing sessions or the live drawing club that we've got and all of this kind of stuff, I don't think it should be just for people who've got a bunch of money, but especially not the live drawing Zoom. I like to keep the price as low as possible to make it available to as many people as possible, because I know that a lot of people are priced out of events and stuff like that. So I've tried to keep it as low as possible while still being able to facilitate feeding myself and paying my bills. So yeah, just head along to patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe. If you don't want to sign up on a paid tier, you can follow me for free. You don't get all of the rewards and things, but I do put free content up on Patreon, which includes competitions and events and opportunities and stuff. Anything that I hear about like that, I'll pop on Patreon for free. And if you are following me for free, you'll get a notification whenever I pop up a post about that kind of stuff. So it is worth your while. No obligation, obviously. You do you. But if you want to see this, that's the way you're going to have to do it if you want to sign up on my Patreon. Okay, that's all done. I just need to let that upload in the background. Next, I'm going to tackle my stock cupboard, which is behind all of this stuff. So I need to get all of this stuff out. I need to order some new cards. I meant to do it last week, but I got ill. Those who don't know, I have had my first bout of COVID and I am feeling much better, but I did a test this morning expecting to be 100% amazingly better. And I've got a very, very faint line, so I'm still harbouring the virus. So hopefully not long, but yeah, I'm well enough to order these things anyway. So let's get all of this out, see what stock we've got, because I've got a few markets coming up in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, see what we've got anyway. So can't wait till I can go to a coffee shop again. Not long now. So my my books are all packaged up. My sketchbook tour is on the Patreon, on Patreon. And I don't know if I'm going to do much more today. It is Sunday today when I'm filming this, and I tend not to work on the weekends. It's like, it's nothing stopping me. There's nothing stopping me from working on the weekends, but I tend not to, just to give myself like a clear boundaries. But you know, I've not really done that much the last few days, weeks, because I've been poorly. So it felt right to be doing something at least. The next thing I need to do, I'll either do it today or probably tomorrow, is enter the next competition that I'm going to be entering, which is the Picture Hooks competition. And Picture Hooks, for this competition, Picture Hooks have asked for 2 images based around the theme of Ready, Steady, Go. So the first is a Ready, Steady image and the next image is Go. I've already got that finished. I did that before I got ill, so that's nice. That just needs to be entered. So I'll do that tomorrow, I think, because I'm starting to wind down. My brain is feeling like it needs to wind down at the moment, so I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to listen to my brain. So if you're an illustrator yourself, you'll know that there is the rising kind of existential crisis of AI. I'm not a big fan of the whole stealing people's data, scraping people's websites. I've had my own website scraped to train AI against my will. And now there's this big thing going around Instagram or Meta, where they're getting people to opt out of having their data used to train AI, which I'm fortunate because I'm in a position in a country where I am able to opt out. I didn't realise that some countries, they don't allow you to opt out. So there's an illustrator that I found through a graphic novel, Lorena Alvarez, and she's from Latin America. And they were saying that in Latin America, they're probably never going to be able to opt out fully from having their work scraped to train AI, which is gross. And the more I think about it, the more it is gross that we have to opt out to having our data training AI rather than having to opt in. I'm sure there'll be people out there who don't mind, who think it's an amazing thing to happen and would not mind their data being used to train it. I'm not one of them. Why should we have to opt out? Why can it not be an opt-in? So the more I was reading about Lorena Alvarez and the people in other parts of the world who can't opt out, and then thinking again about why should we have to opt out? Why can't we opt in? I've been getting more and more angry. And the more I've looked into this, time and again, there is mention of a new app called the Cara app. I'm not sponsored by them, but I was looking into it last night, and I know that a lot of you are arty types like me, or creatives, or people who put work up on the internet to kind of share it, to show your development, and you will likely feel the impact of AI on your future careers. So I thought it was worth mentioning to you guys. So last night I investigated this Cara app, and it was developed by artists, and it has a clear no AI stance. So that piqued my interest, because sometimes you say, because I know a lot of people often get sick of Instagram and the algorithm and all that kind of stuff, and alternatives have been kind of thrown around in the past, which end up being very like owned by very similar people, or like they're a very similar kind of Instagram, but by a different name. But this seems like it is something different. So they take the very firm anti-AI stance. They are also partnering up with a program called Glaze, which helps to put a protection on your images when you use it, which prevents AI from scraping your images to basically violate your intellectual copyright and produce images in your style. At the moment, that doesn't seem to be working, because you should know that this app is in beta mode. You can sign up to it. I've signed up to it. It is very clunky, because a lot of people, I think the reason it's clunky, that a lot of people are moving over to it. So there's going to be a big kind of catch-up process, because there are so many people overloading their system, joining up, because they are so sick and tired of being treated like doormats with this whole AI issue. Our work should be ours. We shouldn't have to opt out of having our work stolen to train AI models, which will put us out of jobs in the future. Basically, I've signed up to this app, and I've signed up because I want to vote for the kind of future that I want to be a part of, and it is one that includes protection of copyright, protection of my personal copyright, where I am not a tool or a cog in a machine, a much bigger machine, which that eventually suppresses my individuality, and which suppresses my autonomy and my autonomy to practice my own art without it being stolen. So I'm putting my check in the voting ballot against my use of my images being used to train AI. And I've signed up to this Cara app. If this sounds like your cup of tea, don't be disheartened when you go on there and you find that it is a bit slow at the moment, because I think it's a lot of things kind of coming together at once. It's an app that's in beta, so it's not a fully finished app. So it's in kind of in progress. And also there are droves and droves of people who are coming over from Instagram to the Cara app, which are also slowing it down. But I am prepared to wait for this to catch up. I am prepared to put my name beside this progress, this process. I don't know what the words are that I'm trying to find, but I am prepared to wait for this to be the thing that I want it to be. And I think it will. I think it has the potential. Like I say, it's associated with a program called Glaze, which will give you the option in the Cara app, when it's working, to put a layer of protection on your images so they can't be scraped to train AI. Like I say, that they're waiting for bugs to be resolved with that, but that's their intention. And also they don't allow AI images on their platform. And I know a load of good illustrators and artists who are over there already. So if you're on there, and if you're considering it and you're going over there, I'll pop my link to my Cara account in the description. Come and find me, I'll find you, let's build a community over there. These things only work if we give them a go. and I know what kind of future I want to be voting for. And it's not one where my artistic skill is used to train a machine that can just rip me off. That's not the kind of future that I want, really. No, I would rather have a future where individuality and our creativity that comes from that is celebrated, not monetized out of our control. Anyway, that's where I'm at the moment. And I know it can feel a bit like doom and gloom talking about the whole AI thing. And goodness, 20 years ago when I was writing my dissertation on AI literature, did I think that I would ever be in a position like this? No, I thought it was, for me back then, science fiction was a cautionary tale, but it seems to have been used as a guidebook for building the future, which isn't. Anyway, what I mean is sometimes the whole topic of AI can get overwhelming and feel a little bit like doom and gloom, but this is a little glimmer of hope that I think is there, and I think it's real, which it gives me hope anyway about my place and protecting my work in this brave new world. So anyway, I thought I wouldn't be doing you a service if I didn't mention what was going on in my day-to-day. Like I say, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just something that's happened to us. And because of the type of people who I know a lot of you are, I thought you might be interested in it as well. So I thought I'd come on here and give you my impression of it so far. I'm waiting for the whole Glaze technology update to be resolved so I can use that before I use the app properly. But I am so hopeful and I'm so prepared to give this beta app, the time that it needs to become something amazing. So, like I say, come and find me on Cara if you are already on there, or if you are considering signing up. Come and find me and let's connect over there. So, yes, that is that. And I'm going to stop talking now, because even though I said I was feeling well before, the more I talk, the more I realise I'm not fully recovered. So I am going to rest my voice now. And I'm probably going to go and sit in the garden and watch some damselflies. So I am going to go and do that. Thanks so much for joining me in this video. Thanks for making it this far. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the whole Cara app thing. Let me know in the comments, or just come and follow me over there, whatever you want. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and get your feedback kind of on the whole situation. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here now. So hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next one. So until then, bye.